We're out here on the Space Coast at the end of a trip. It's been a blast. My hair's long, my beard's long. Looking raggedy, but we're gonna get some ghost crabs and do a catch, clean, and cook with a ghost crab and see if you can actually eat a ghost crab. So we'll compare it against a blue crab if we can track down a blue crab from the fish market. Cook a ghost crab, cook a blue crab, see if it's any good at all. But we need a big ghost crab. So we're out here at night. To keep it fresh, we'll probably just dig a fresh one up in the morning. But these are where they are at night. They're gonna be right on the edge of the surf, running around, eating seaweed, or things that fall off of seaweed. And you guys get the gist of it, you'll see.
Is that one?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. That's the size we need. If we have any hope of eating it or getting any type of substantial meal off of it, that's the size that we're after.
He doesn't seem very worried. Oh. Sorry. He scared me. Got his crab.
Got my crab. We've acquired our blue crab. Look at how blue his claws are.
Blue. He's clawing onto the bag. That's huge.
It is ginormous. So there we go. We got our blue crab. We'll compare it to a ghost crab.
Ew.
It's gonna be so pathetic in the pot. The ghost crab, like, we'll get the biggest ghost crab. It'll be this big.
We'll see.
To the beach.
Let's
We
go
have
away.
planned this poorly. Is the
You have to play that song with me. Do it.
what?
The song where it's like, let's go to the beach, beach.
I think it's probably copyrighted. I doubt I could use it.
Lame.
But if it's not copyrighted, we'll throw it on.
You could probably do like 10 seconds.
I don't know. YouTube has got the copyright game on lock.
It's true.
There's no way. But if it's not copyrighted, we'll go ahead and throw it on, and it'll just be the entirety of our B-roll. All our B-roll will be that. But
All right, what are your supplies you've got here?
we have played our cards poorly. It is 310, heat of the day.
91 degrees or something?
91 degrees. We got a bucket and a shovel. Growing up, I would have dug these crabs up by hand, which was always an interesting activity because inevitably digging in sand for that long would either jam so much sand under your fingernails or peel the skin away from your fingernails that your fingernails would just hurt for days. So, learning from my childhood mistakes, we're bringing a shovel because our goal is the biggest ghost crab we can find. We might come back to that one.
You're looking for a hole like that. But giant. Is that one? No.
No. Ooh. I don't know. That one's got so many leg marks in and out of it, but it does not appear to be anything that is active. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that crab's still in there, but that is the size we're after.
Do you think it's still in there?
I don't know. I've never seen him filled in the beginning like that. But, you know, heat of the day, he could not care that much to come out. And
Are you gonna try?
yeah, sure. Let's go for it. We need a bigger stick.
I asked if your stick was big enough.
Maybe we need to stuff it full of seaweed. Plan B, instead of using a stick to continually locate our hole, we'll use a bunch of seaweed. That's the trickiest part about this process. Is you got to keep track of the hole. So you kind of want to dig under or around the hole, because you want to leave yourself enough room to navigate if the hole takes twists and turns. So you're gonna clear out on either side of the hole. So you have some room, and preferably up above the hole as well. So you have some room as well. And the holes usually tend to go just straight back at an angle from the entrance. They don't tend to get too elaborate, but every once in a while they're really pretty complicated. So there's our seaweed patch. Sometimes you can also buy yourself some time by digging out the sand in front of the hole so that you've got a place to store most of your dirt that you've been digging up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stuff that back in there and clear out on top of it. And this is always kind of the scary part of digging these, is once you start to get deeper, you want to keep as much of the sand out as you can so you clear it out. And you know, you're always running the risk of having a crab grab a hold of your finger. Ah!
Did you lose it?
No. Dang, there's some seriously hard shells down here.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's your hole?
That's right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the heck? It was right there.
Oh, you found it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, back that way.
Yeah.
Sweet. So
Took a turn.
these little ones, we could dig up another little one, but the little ones are like, we would have already caught it by now.
Yeah.
never had one that's given me such a fit before. Usually just lose them and give up by now. There we go. It's kind of crazy. I think those seashells are not necessarily like, I think the seashells are in his hole.
Do you think it's an old hole and they like got washed into there?
I don't know. Could be. Oh, there it is.
Took a weird turn and then moved again.
Yeah.
Try to trick you. He knew you were coming.
He's like, I designed this tunnel exactly for this exact occasion.
Oh!
There he is. There's our ghost crab. So there we go. There's a decent sized ghost crab. That's how far we had to dig for him. We'll just make sure it's not a female with eggs. I'm pretty sure almost all crustaceans are the same, where they have their eggs underneath their lower belly flap. Oh yeah, looks good, no eggs. That's a decent one.
Yeah. It's gonna climb right out of that bucket.
Yeah, we'll have to throw sand on top of him.
Oh, okay.
You ready? Are you filming still?
Yeah.
You got the release?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, dude. Weird. Cool.
I think he's gonna take, I'm just now realizing how much sandier this is than like a blue crab.
Yeah.
Like, I think that sucker's gonna need to get washed off before I cook him.
Yeah. Go stand in your hole, see how big it is. Oh, you got a bunch of sand down there.
So there we go. Dug about
Yeah, knee height.
knee deep to get that ghost crab. So you can get them at night, like we showed earlier, or you can dig them in the day, like I showed today. As far as I can tell, the Department of Wildlife, my hair looks crazy.
Can you see it?
The Department of Wildlife in Florida, I don't think has any legislation on these guys, but I wouldn't recommend digging them up and eating them unless you're stranded on a beach that has them.
Fair enough.
But I have seen them all over the world. I've seen them in Hawaii, I've seen them in Barbados. I guess that's not all over the world.
Just two
I've seen them in
places.
2 places other than here.
Well, cool.
This guy's for the ghost crab.
That's nice try.
We're gonna,
Ghost crab is not that big.
we're gonna psych the audience out. Think we could make them think we caught the world's biggest ghost crab.
Oh, sorry. Go again.
I've never been to Australia or cooked or eaten a mud crab, but on videos I've watched on like Youngbloods or any of those guys that get mud crabs, the mud crabs, when they cook them next to the fire in a boiling pot of water, their shell turns bright orange or red like the blue crab, but the ghost crab, this guy, he looks the same as when we caught him. Huh. Strange. My
Because you just turned it off when it started beeping.
Oh, thanks. I'm officially losing my mind.
Before you ate the sand crab, so.
Before I ate the sand crab, so it has nothing to do with the ghost crab.
Oh yeah, sorry. Ghost crab.
Well, our blue crab is done.
It's orange now.
Orange, floating, delicious. And our ghost crab is clear, which is alarming. So we're just gonna do the same thing you do to a blue crab. Tear off the legs.
Could you do that over here, you think? On that side?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, look. Someone knew what I was doing. They prepared a pair of scissors. Tear off the, oh shoot, I can't remember what they call that. And then crack them open. There should be some lungs in here and some guts. So that's all guts. These guys, I think, are going to be the rough equivalency of what they call the dead man's fingers on a blue crab. So dead man's fingers off the sides. And then this is another layer of hard shell. Huh. This is a confusing investigation into this crab's anatomy. Weird. This is like, it's got like another layer. Oh my gosh, you would never want to eat one of these if you have access to a blue crab. Look at that. That's the most belly meat you're gonna get out of that thing. Well, let's give it a try. It's stronger than blue crab for sure.
Like fishier or what?
Like more richer. Huh. This isn't really a fair comparison. We don't have the blue crab cracked open yet. And it's been a really long time since I've eaten blue crab. So we should hold off until the blue crab's open. And then the claws, go about those the same way as the blue crab. Should be able to pull that off.
That's the meat?
That's where the meat is on a blue crab. We've now moved to the outdoors to clean up our blue crab. We've got our ghost crab.
The ghost crab. We'll see how big of a bowl we need for the other one. It's juicy.
It is. Look at that claw.
Oh wow.
It's like
That's already all of this.
you wouldn't want to do this just for that sake.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're so much better than the ghost crab.
Really? You
Yeah.
thought the ghost crab was really good?
Yeah, it's been so long since I had blue crab.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're marauded on a tropical island and you can find blue crabs, I can't talk right now. I'm exhausted from
Oh, whatever. Your 30-minute dig.
my 30-minute day. If you're marauded on a tropical island and you can find blue crabs, eat blue crabs first, because a ghost crab is not worth the effort.